There's a lyric from a Radiohead song that perfectly captures the wistfulness of lost love, the wistfulness of what could have been and might have been and should have been if only. And the lyric goes like this: I wish I could be who you wanted. I wish I could be who you wanted. And it so perfectly captures that bittersweetness, that aching sadness, that anguish of longing for what might have been if you or I could have been what we hoped each other would be for one another, right? Romantic love is a projection, right? Is an investment. It's an act of faith. It's a leap of faith. It's an overinflation of the other person. It's raising a person up into a pedestal. It's turning a human being into a god or a goddess. And it's hoping that by consummating with perfection itself, we will be raised above our animal condition and made to be as gods outside of time, temporarily stepping off that people mover that's carrying everyone else towards death, right? To fall in love is to enter the forever box with somebody else. It's to live inside of a pop song. It's to stare at somebody's eyes and feel so reassured that you want to cry, right? It's the crescendo in your favorite song. It's that sweeping, swelling moment where the strings, your heartstrings, are pulled by the melody and you're carried somewhere else. When you exceed yourself, when you tear up, when you well up, when you're crying because it feels so good to have found something in which your desires have been abolished by the plenitude of their satisfaction. It's like, holy shit, it doesn't get better than this. And you enter that halo, you enter that holy space, that sacred holy ground with someone. It's an intersubjective life world, right? That's shaped like a heart, a cosmology of two, a universe shaped by two people, a lucid dream, a fusion of cognition and dream, an altered state of consciousness that you enter with this person. Now that is a lot of pressure. Psychologist Ernest Becker says, as glorious as the Song of Songs is when you're in love, the ravishment of romantic love, it is everything. It is heaven on earth. But can a relationship bear the burden of godhood? Will our gods eventually show their clay feet? Will the cracks in this benevolent, perfect being you've put on a pedestal reveal your own cracks back to you? Will you have to, will the dream be deflated by the ontological reality of death and transience and aging? Who can bear love's aging? Who can bear the end of the honeymoon phase? It's a fundamental problem with our wiring. It's called hedonic adaptation. We can't produce enough dopamine to stay in that halo forever. We will crash. We are bliss junkies. We are hooked on that state. But can we raise the stage? Jamie Wheel has talked about it. David Pearson, the hedonistic imperative, has saying maybe the future will be to have to rewire our neurology, right? To storm heaven, to become paradise engineers, to create a kind of consciousness that can experience the rapture and rhapsody of love forever. When you marry someone, you say, I will love you forever. I want to feel this way forever. Miguel de Unamuno wrote in A Tragic Sense of Life, eternity, eternity, nothing is real that is not forever. So what do we do? What the fuck do we do? I'm still mourning. I'm still grieving for every love that I lost. How the fuck am I supposed to get over that? I didn't sign up for these terms. Now, there's two ways you could respond to this. You could fatalistically sit back in a nodding resignation into nothingness, like that W.H. Auden poem says, and all the clocks in the city began to whir and chime. Oh, let not time deceive you. You cannot conquer time. In headaches and in worries, vaguely life leaks away, and time will have its fancy tomorrow or today. Fuck that. Kill me now. No. Dylan Thomas, my friends, do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. This dream does not have to end. This song can keep playing forever. You can stay in the poem.